Good afternoon, folks. It's 1 o'clock, I think, right on the mark. I'm guessing many of you are scrolling to go, where is she, where is she? Just to say, if I disappear in a moment, it's because the 5G has kicked me off. All right, Miss P, did you wonder where I was? I've got 5G in 2 bars. I think I'm okay. I look like I'm in a very grand setting. Look, got a bookcase, nice red chair. And I'm going to use my sweatshirt today because my brain's been a bit addled on things this morning. I'm going to repeat yesterday's noon. You did wonder. Did you go, she's late again, where is she? I'm in Winchester is where I am. And having said I'm going to repeat yesterday's noon, try to remember what that was as well actually. I'll think about it during the circ boost. Anyway, anything to report, Chris? It's grey, wet and drizzly here. I'm guessing you've got the same in Petalabot. Maddie, afternoon. Did you wonder where I was, Maddie? I think I just get on with it on account of the fact we might be on a dodgy wicket with the 5G. So I'll go Bextownley later live training. Noonday movement snack at 1 o'clock. I'm going to repeat yesterday's noon because my brain just has not had chance to design something else. Afternoon Super G, bright sunshine. You've got the yellow stuff. Margaret, afternoon. Are you still coming in? So I might wait a bit. I haven't got a tea towel. I've only got my sweatshirt. But if you do have a tea towel accessory, something to offer a bit of grip and extra resistance, if you should like. And I'm going to repeat yesterday's, just to repeat, because extras are coming in now. Ready, steady, let's go. Okay, to set the scene, bit of reading going on here. We could do a whole movement snack, couldn't we? We could do a book-based movement snack perhaps one day. All right, external supports close to hand. I've got a wall here and an emergency alarm. I'll be sure not to pull that. Or maybe bookcase, I could use that as well. Something fixed and firm to put your fingertips on if you're going for a standing circ boost activity. So have a glance down, weight even across both feet, extra lift and extend, start steady, stay steady. I've got the wall here. You might want that support more to the front of you or to the side of you, whichever you prefer. It might be that you've got a hand on the back of the sofa. That's generally fixed and firm enough to offer good support. Keep the knees low, get the most of the movement from your ankles and your feet, and then add in the other bits as you go. This activity is going to increase the blood flow. That's what we're after. It should feel comfortable, doable, manageable. The need perhaps to take some deeper breaths, but not out of breath. If you're confident without fingertip touch or anything, go for your upright stand. Loads of activity going on through your centre parts. And if you've got space, maybe just go for a wander as well. The seated prompts, if you should like, out of this rather grand chair into active sit. Have a hip walk forward. The chair's quite big here, so the more squishy it is, the harder you will need to work. Extra range of motion required to lift and shift forward. Maybe starting from the top end on your circ boost. Forward and back movement, or your diagonal, and done. If you start to feel tired around your centre parts, of course, have a pause and a wait. Move back into active sit, and off you go again. Involve the legs. If they're involved in your day, bring the feet back a little bit. That's going to help with more movement around the feet. Hands on the chair if you should need, and then go for the whole lift. Go for the whole lift off if you want. So arms and legs together, or arms only, or legs only. That's it. That's your circ boost done. And if you're in a chair this big, you'll have to work equally as hard to hip walk all the way back into full backrest. All of that has value. So vital skill to be able to lift and shift forwards and in and out of chairs, for example. Okay, I'm repeating moves from yesterday's noon because my brain hasn't got the space to think of a new one today. I've got my sweatshirt because I didn't bring my tea towel with me today. So tea towel to hand, or maybe just go through the ranges of motion without the extra object in hand. So yesterday we did an upper body montage of carrying and reaching type moves, and then I added in some lower limb moves as well, adding to balance challenge, adding to coordination. The top end went like this, still trying to remember in the head what I did. Okay, sit or stand you choose, decide if you want some support, get your balance. We started with palms facing your thighs. It's a pull-up, as if you're pulling up a heavy bag or sack, straight up, straight down. Then there was a change of range, tucking the elbows in, a bend and a press down. Then there was a preparation for a push, so extra squeeze through the shoulder blades and then a push forwards, and then a return, and then down, and then a preparation for a slightly forward and up and down. So those are the ranges of motion, finishing with around the back as if you're putting a pillow or pulling up your trousers, or pushing yourself up from floor, bath, bed, etc. So those are the key moves for the top end. I'll go through those again without resistance, and then bringing in the tea towel if you'd like. So balanced if you're in stand, active stand or sit, and maybe generate some extra tension as well. Even without the tea towel, you can generate extra tension here. All these are ranges of motion that your arms, your shoulders, shoulder blades and back will need today in some way, shape or form. Consider that you are rehearsing them. There you go. That's the top end. Have a pause. We'll bring in the gripping tea towel on the next round. Then I offered you some leg moves if you would like. Practicing, rehearsing the leg moves without the arms, went like this, try to remember in the end. There was a shallow knee bend and back to return. A forward step, a side step, back to base each time, feeling balanced, and a small backward step. And then to rehearse that on the other side, practice your step turn around, same again, knee bend, forward step, side step, and back step. Once you've rehearsed top and bottom, if you'd like to put them together, it looks like this. I don't have a tea towel, so I've got a sweatshirt here. It's up to you how much tension you generate in this. So you've got a bit of grip, so you've got your everyday functional grip here. Some light outward press, so you put on some extra tension. And then arms and legs together, you have a knee bend and a pull up and a push down. Tuck the elbows in for the bend. Have a release after each one of those, so not to maintain that real heavy grip for a long period. Then prepare for the push, then prepare for the up, and then the roundabout goes here, and then as if you're an outward tug and a lift and a press. And then pause. So just by adding in this object, you've added everyday functional grip, you've added extra load and resistance through all of your push, pull, reach activities. And now if you want some extra brainage, balance and coordination, you bring it all together. So the knee bend and the lift up, the forward step and the elbow bend, preparing for the push and the side step, then the back step with the push slightly in front of the head, no legs for the back arm press. And that is your noonday movement snack at 1 p.m. How's that? All right, your mum's there. All right, mum. Okay, folks, that's it. 10 additional minutes into your day. You can go top end only, bottom end only, bring them together, sit or stand, adding resistance or not. All of these ranges of motion are in your day to some extent. the aim here is to rehearse, practice, improve, enhance, and be able to move more freely. That's it, in a nutshell. I think I'm with you for the 4 p.m. I have no idea what time that's going to be. It's probably going to be late, if I'm honest. Probably going to be more about 4:30, but I'll keep you posted. That's it, folks. Bye for now.